Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I've been punked by Chris with that Star Wars news. Thank God it was fake. What's up, Ben?
Hello.
What's up, Gloria?
Hello.
What's up, Chris?
Revenge of the Porgs is going to be amazing.
Yeah, Jesus. What's up, James?
What's up?
What is up, Scott?
I'm getting a message from one of these porks. I don't know what it is. I can't barely make it out now.
Yeah, so let's talk some Doctor Who. We didn't get to talk about Doctor Who with Chris about PETA. Yeah, you heard Chris, right?
What did I hear?
That PETA, the organization PETA.
Pain in the ass.
Yeah, they want the Doctor to be a vegetarian.
That's so stupid.
Yet the jelly babies are made from pigs.
Have we ever seen the Doctor eat meat before?
Yeah.
The jelly babies are made from pigs.
Fish.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
And he ate the sushi and
I didn't know
the
that.
cereal.
And also-
And he made a. What did he eat on the other? We were talking about in the cast. He ate like meat. The other episode.
Yeah.
He eats
Well,
meat.
why not? I mean,
No, he doesn't.
at this.
Fish aren't meat, but it's still an animal. Or it's
Yeah.
still-
That's what I was going to say. Come on.
Yeah,
Fish
nice.
sticks.
A very,
And he
a
ate
very
the
delicious
anchovies
animal.
too, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, PETA needs to like just stick with Alicia Silverstone for the next like 10 years.
I'm sorry, what the Doctor eats is not high on my list of things that I care about.
Right.
Couldn't care less.
But he's not a vegetarian, and just because he's a female shouldn't be. That
Well, why
doesn't mean
not?
you're a vegetarian either.
I mean, I think when he regenerates, I think what he should do, his first thing should be that he should go on a tirade about men, about women's undergarments, about
How they
the wage gap. I think that he should go on a rant about Donald Trump and socialism. I also think that he should start going to Starbucks every episode. Should be required to go to Starbucks. And
Also yelling about high
should
heels.
also
If she wears high
he
heels.
should also become a vegetarian.
Is
I
this
think he
like
should
a-
become a vegetarian. I think that would be a great idea. And I also think that he should immediately make a Tumblr account. And in fact, I think there should be a little screen on the bottom of every episode where we can see her updating her Tumblr account. And I think that would be the best way to get people interested in this show again. And forget the time travel and the aliens and stuff. Fuck that shit. We don't need it. Pardon my language.
I
But,
find
you know,
the most
yeah, I think
fascinating
that's
thing about you mentioned Tumblr.
I think that's good. I think that's
Doctor
what we
Who
need.
fashion plates.
Guys, remember back when when 11 came on and he's like eating the different foods and he said, this is terrible, this is rubbish. And he should do this. She should put shoes on, high heel shoes on, and say, no. Whoever invented heels should be cursed.
Well, there was also this rumor going around that Shibno. Again, it's a rumor.
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 You get
Look out for the galaxy team there.
Rumor. Okay, ready? Rumor. Meaning it's not true.
Yeah.
It is speculation. It is not based in reality. Rumor.
Like
Okay.
the 13th Doctor.
I like my accent.
Rumor.
Rumor that they were going to say that the Doctor was originally a female, and that when he went into the Time Lord Academy, he just became male. I hope they don't do that.
Cool.
Please.
I hope they do that.
No.
That'd be great.
Don't do it. Don't fucking
I
do
think
it.
I think they need to do that, and also what they need to do is that they need to say that the Master was like originally his boyfriend,
Oh God.
and that they had children together.
Jesus.
I think, but then the Master came out as gay, and him and the Corsair got
Oh, no, it'd be
together. I
funny,
think that would be fantastic.
It'd be funny if they were dating and then later on they found out that the Master was related to the Doctor, so it was just considered incest. That would be
Ooh.
badass.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Well, it works in Game of Thrones. Why can't it work in Doctor Who?
Right. Jesus.
Oh.
If one more organization tries
The
to
first
put it
episode,
on the doctor, I'm going to call her
the
the
first
estrogen.
episode, the TARDIS should arrive like in a McDonald's, and she walks out and she just eats so much food, and she becomes just a big pig. I just wanted to parody the whole thing.
There's the porks.
There's gonna be product placement to save the show. He's like, I'm loving it, and I'm
Theory.
Charles becomes the
Jerry ice cream.
McDonald's logo.
See, I don't know why I was upset about this at first, because I'm realizing if the show's good, that's great. If the show's bad, it'll just be a meme, and we can all take the nick out of it, and it'll be great as well.
It's great stuff.
James,
It'll be Ghostbusters 2016 all over again.
Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
They got it and tell Mr. Ben that the doctor's gonna be female. I'll be like, oh!
What were you saying, Gloria?
Yeah, what were you saying?
I was asking James if they have Ben and Jerry's ice cream over there.
Yeah, it's one of our.
So I can imagine her like getting some cartons of Ben and Jerry.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta have bonbons. Gotta have bonbons.
I think what they should do is, you know, the episode should begin, the first one that she's, you know, like the main doctor in, should begin where the TARDIS materializes in like a department store, like a women's department store. And I think she should come out of the TARDIS and like it materializes in like the back room so nobody sees it. And so she wanders. Wait, let me finish. She wanders out in like a regeneration sickness phase, and she wanders out there, and you know, one of the guys comes up and is like, "Can I help you, ma'am?" And she's like, "I don't know what to wear." And he's like, "Oh, well, come with us." And that whole episode should just be her trying on things until she finds her new wardrobe, and that's how she gets the wardrobe. And then when he asks how she's going to pay for it, she says, "Well, I would, but the gender gap doesn't let me make enough, so I can pay for this." And then it turns. But wait, hold on, I'm not done yet. It turns out that because that store attendant was a male, he's actually like the most powerful and most maniacal salesman in the universe.
Oh my God.
So he tries to just like destroy her there, but it doesn't work because she's an independent woman. And she can stop him because she's completely flawless. That's
So
episode 1.
So her nickname's Mary Tyler Moore then?
Cool.
You're saying this in a parody way, Chris, but what nobody here understands is what Chris is saying is what the feminazis actually want. That's what they want in these TV shows. They want Rick Grimes to wake up and go, you know what, Michonne, you're in charge now. I'm just going to go kill myself. Screw it. You know. That's what they want. They want the whole world to be boring.
Yeah.
It's really scary.
Didn't Ashley Judd get some compliments, and she made a whole Twitter tirade? How dare they give her a compliment?
Do you know?
Like, I just saw that. I'm like, oh my fucking God, what is that?
Do you know? It's funny you mentioned Ashley Judd. Do you know what Ashley Judd said? This was earlier this year. This is a direct quote, by the way. She said, "We need to stop the violence in video games, and we need to stop the video games which specifically target women to kill and maim them and rape them. There's no video game that does that. It doesn't exist."
What?
Yeah, she just makes stuff up about video games. I hate Ashley Judd. She's the worst person on the planet.
She's gone totally over the edge. She's batshit crazy.
Well,
What is it with PETA? Why is PETA getting it? Let's stick with Doctor Who. Why is PETA getting involved with Doctor Who? They don't even watch Doctor Who.
They just
because now every
$2 in.
This show is going to now become an outlet for every single one of these groups to try and get their message across.
Fucking joke
That's
there
it.
is.
Just wait till Glad tries to get their mitts
So
on Doctor Who.
we can blame whoever decided on the Doctor becoming a woman for
Yeah.
all
There you
those new groups and these new people coming in, trying to act like they're fans, the Karen one crapola about it, and try to push their agendas on it.
And they're trying to appease every single individual out there who thinks that they felt that the woman was making the Doctor a woman was going to help the show. It's going to just, I'm sorry, excuse the hell out of me. It's not going to help the show due to Moffat's outgoing ratings has pretty much tanked it. And if it tanks it enough, the little China deal they're probably gonna renege on that, or they've set it up to where, okay, you can have your woman for a year, but he goes back to a man.
Are they gonna have her show up in a restaurant and yell and say to the waitress, "You don't have to serve them"? Shit like that.
Yes.
Well,
That's going to be the villain of the. That's going to be the overarching story. Is that the plan of the overarching villain is going to be to make sure that all waitresses on the planet Earth don't get tipped enough, and the doctor's going to have to try to stop them.
And she's going to be bitching about how she can't fight this alien or that alien because she doesn't have the right accessory or the right shoes.
Listen, I feel bad for her. I feel bad for her because, she probably is like an innocent victim in all this, and she doesn't even know what she's getting into with all this ridiculous shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
no, it's threatening this planet. I'm sorry, I got to put my new lipstick on. I'm using.
Well, she said yes to the job offer, so it's her own fault. Can you just imagine if it got really bad and they started saying, "Oh, we need cyber women"? The Daleks.
They already did that.
Well, they already did. Yeah, they already did one cyber woman. That was just one, though. Can you imagine if they converted them to that? And can you also imagine, even worse, if you get the feminazis on Twitter saying, "Oh, the Daleks, they have balls at the bottom. They look too manly. We need to get rid of the balls so there's no balls."
It's funny. It's funny you said that, James. I said that when Joe had me on here for the reaction. I said that there was going to be a squadron of female Daleks.
Yeah, I guarantee
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
I will bet this right now. $100 to everyone in this call if they don't change the Daleks within 2 years, removing either some or all of the balls at the bottom of the Daleks. Or at least one of the Daleks.
Here's the thing. They don't have the rights, and they're not even allowed to change the Daleks.
They'll change the name. They'll call them something different. They'll do something. Trust me.
Carrie Nation's a state will be like, no, you don't.
I don't know, man.
The rights to the Daleks is actually the name.
You don't put bread on the Cybermen.
And all of us wouldn't be saying this, like this stuff, like even if we're joking, like I am. All of us wouldn't be saying this if the show didn't already start doing things like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Like the whole last season was basically.
Well, the finale, what he was saying, half the shit he was saying about women.
They've already started doing this. Like,
for a second, folks. So basically, if the Cybermen attack and it's their time of the month, oh my god!
Oh jeez! Right.
Oh my god!
So,
it's going to be motor oil everywhere.
I don't mind having strong female characters, but have you noticed whenever they do historical... What's that episode 10 of last season, that rubbish episode with the stupid monster? The one with the Romans and stuff? That was crap. I can't remember the name of the episode.
Oh, the Eaters of Light?
Yeah. So the female lead... It was a female lead in Scotland, and this is like a long time ago. That's just not historically accurate. Female leads in history are quite rare. And for some reason, every time Doctor Who goes in history, it makes it a female lead. I'm okay with having strong female characters now, but don't rewrite history just to serve your agenda.
Joan of Arc. Are they going to start exploring Joan of Arc being a Time Lord? Or are they going to explore the fact that the Doctor is going back there to help Joan of Arc either not be crucified or push her in the direction she's supposed to be?
Oh my gosh, they'll probably try to use something like that. Oh my goodness.
All I ask is don't.
I don't know why we're even discussing this, because Doctor Who airs next year. We're all going to be dead by then anyway.
Yeah. Because of war.
So what's the point?
Peace, chant.
And if anyone thinks we're not going to be dead, just let me explain this. If Trump launches a nuclear missile at North Korea, China will be affected by the blast out, and we all will die. That's basically how it works. Anyway, back to positivity. I think Chibnall's actually a good writer, and if he writes it properly, it could be good. I just don't know if he will. Have you seen? Has anyone here seen Broadchurch? Just Gloria, or?
No, I haven't seen it.
No, me neither.
I've seen it. What are you talking about?
We were gonna start it last week. Maybe we'll try to do it tomorrow.
The thing about Broadchurch is season 1 is a masterpiece. Season 2 is probably the worst thing I've ever seen in my life, and then season 3 is okay.
Well, that's not
Doctor Who.
good. That's not making me happy about it.
Yeah, I don't know, but he is a very. There's no one can say Chibnall is not good, right? He is very good.
Yeah.
It's just the problem with him is he does set agendas and everything he writes. He is very. He's probably the most feminist man I've seen on the planet. He's very pro-feminist, but could be good. I don't know. It just depends how he writes it, and also he's not going to write every episode, is he? He's just a showrunner.
Right. I mean, he's probably going to write 2 or 3 or maybe even 4. Who knows?
Yeah.
Depending.
Do we have any confirmed writers returning?
I don't even know.
Or is he going to do a complete wipeout, like John Nathan Turner era?
I know the funny thing was Mark Gatiss said, he's probably not going to come back. He hasn't heard from Chibnall or whatever. But yet they got Rachel Talalay. I think she's going to direct. Maybe she's going to be on. Still, they're going to keep her as director, maybe. At least for her first appearance.
Mark Gatiss is not finished. I think once Chibnall's done, Mark Gatiss will return. Maybe as a show. Mark Gatiss is probably.
I think Russell T Davies is going to come back to write an episode.
Yeah, or maybe do a double showrunner where you have just 2 showrunners. You know, Game of Thrones works great like that. Loads of shows work great like that. And Mark Gatiss may not be the strongest writer, but he's a great actor too.
Well,
so
if he could write every episode of Doctor Who like an Invention of Space and Time, it would be perfect.
Well, yeah, exactly. He went into extreme detail to get every detail right.
Yeah.
He spent a long time on that. He was also, to be fair though, he was thinking about that for about 20 years.
Yeah, I know. Wow. But I honestly think if Russell T Davies returned, then you're going to see a whole different story on why he would write off.
We'll have the Doctor return to being a guy. And yes, he may be a different race, which people would not have, at least not big of a hoopla about it. But people would be more willing to see a different raced Doctor than different gendered Doctor.
You might not see it on the male Doctor. They may keep it female for a
long time. For a long time, I think they will.
Probably.
Yeah. Because unfortunately for us, you know, as the naysayers and other groups say, we are not the majority. Unfortunately, people, you know, stuff might sell, and it may just be watched by a new generation of. It's just very strange. I just don't get it. They've chose to say to the fans who watched it for a long time. I've got a friend who's watched it since its inception, and my uncle has watched. Now, to be fair, my uncle has watched it since the 70s, and he's all for female Doctor. He's like, yes. So, you know, there are people who watched it a long time who are up for it, you know what I mean? It's not all one-sided.
Yeah.
But I think they basically, with this decision, they said to the old fans, we don't care about you.
Well, Marvel did that too to us. Marvel did that too, and then they found out the hard way that people weren't happy, and their sales dropped. And
they tanked, dude.
It got scary. Yeah, so Marvel was reversing it all back the way it should be. And unfortunately, Doctor Who may find out the same way. What?
I think Marvel did that, you know, with its comic book universe, because it got very cocky, because it was doing so well with the movies. But some of the movies lately have been a bit weaker. I'd say the second Avengers movie.
We could do a whole everything show on that, but basically, Disney's not happy about that whole Hydra Cap thing with when Civil War was out. But anyway.
Because it affects your sales to the movie.
But let's stick with Doctor Who. This is real. Yeah. So anyway, this whole agenda. I mean, hopefully, I feel bad for what she's going to have to inherit. Hopefully, she does knock it out of the park. We give her a benefit of the doubt. We're going to watch it, all of us. But again, if they start doing weird shit, we're going to definitely be talking about it. That's for sure.
Well, let's look at the positives. We know that Chibnall will do what he did in Broadchurch. He's already said he will, and he will not let many people go near the filming. So we're not going to get a lot of spoilers, and that's fantastic.
Right.
Like, even when Game of Thrones is not spoiled or other shows are not spoiled, it's better not to know. Like, think about Series 8 finale. We all knew the Cybermen were going to appear. Just imagine if that water in the big tank was coming down and we didn't know it was the Cyberman going to appear. That would have been a great surprise.
Yeah.
And we might have stuff like that.
Let me ask you a question, James. I heard a rumor that Missy may be in the Christmas special. And, you know, that might be a reason why he becomes a female, because of that touching of the hands and there's going to be some type of message right before he regenerates. Maybe that she's going to put that post-hypnotic suggestion like he did with Bill. Wait for me, wait for me, wait for me. Right before she regenerates, she's going to say something towards the effect of being a woman, and then it influences the regeneration. You think that's what's going to happen or not?
Possibly. I mean, to be fair, Missy, I think the ending for Missy was good, though, because the Doctor thinks Missy abandoned him, but actually Missy didn't. And if we keep that open-ended, it would be pretty good for the story, for the Master. It could be.
Do you think we've seen the last of Missy, though, definitely, regardless of what she says?
I hope not. I hope we get a cameo, possibly. Or, earlier in a timeline, perhaps, right? That's possible. Also, we're forgetting Polly's going to be in the Christmas special.
Yeah.
We've got Bill. Also, oh God, Bill, please. Why does it all have to be about the companion? It annoys me that.
I heard that Chibnall's going to be very open. I heard that Chibnall's going to be very open to having people return. Like, expect Captain Jack, expect a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, I just hope we. I hope
that's a rumor, though. That's a rumor. I can't confirm that, but we would love Captain Jack to return. That's for sure.
That would be cool.
Possibly. I mean, from what his writing style is from other shows, he does like to go back to ideas he's done in the past. So it is possible that he could, delve into older ideas. And Doctor Who is great for doing that. I think he'll, if he keeps secrets in hand, it could be good. Of course, we don't know if it's going to be crap. So it's a bit worrying. Possibly Polly and Bill, and is there any other female characters in this Christmas special confirmed?
Clara is going to be back.
Yeah, a lot of female companions. Maybe that'll influence him. There may be something there.
Maybe even Ashoka might be back too, because that's what they were talking about also. Because they've been they're becoming really good friends outside of Doctor Who. They met up in Paris and met up in a couple different places. So.
Yeah. Quick question to everyone. What do you all want? If you could have, I'll give you all a magic wand right now. Peter Capaldi leaves Doctor Who. What TV show would you like him in 2018 if you could get him in it?
TV show or a movie? Ben said about him being J. Jonah Jameson, Spider-Man. Yeah. I agree with that. That would be great with American accent.
Oh, can you imagine if Peter Capaldi did the laugh from Spider-Man 2 with Peter Parker asking for the...
Him as J. Jonah Jameson would be hysterical.
Yeah,
but it would even be better if he was a villain in Walking Dead. That would be great, too.
Yeah, that's a great opportunity, that, actually. Villain in Walking Dead. And what you could do, the thing is we already have Negan. He could possibly be one of the Whisperers or something like that. There's many things to do.
Or if he could be... Why couldn't he be the Mad King in Game of Thrones, like a Targaryen, no?
Oh yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, you could do that.
He could be crazy, literally crazy, start killing everybody and do like a thing in Game of Thrones next season or something.
I just don't want him to be wasted because we all agree here that Bryan Cranston from Breaking Bad is one of the best actors of our time. He is fantastically good. Unfortunately for him, he is very unfortunate that he went into a movie, Godzilla, where he wasn't even in it. The best actor. They put some other no-name jackass who nobody cares about.
That was the one problem I had with Godzilla 2014. I really liked that movie.
Yeah, they pushed Cranston as though he was going to be the main guy in it. And then you watch it, it's like, if you blink, you missed him.
Yeah, exactly. And is that a money thing? Do they not want to pay him more? I don't know what that is, but you can't. I hope the same doesn't happen to Capaldi. I really want Capaldi to be in a really fully fledged TV show or a movie.
The reason they did that was because they didn't think they were going to make another one.
Yeah. But the thing with Capaldi... No, again, I'm sorry.
Gareth Edwards took that movie with the idea that he was only going to make one of them, so he didn't think that he needed to keep the character around.
Yeah. But with Capaldi, I don't even think he's going to get a role in Dracula because when someone said that at the convention, Moffat didn't really be too happy about that question, I don't think.
And this is not related, guys, because Capaldi is the Doctor. We all love him, so it is Doctor Who related. We want to see him in something good.
Yeah. We may get Matt Smith as Carnage, which would be fabulous.
Yes.
What? I heard Matt Smith. What?
Matt Smith is really trying out for the role as Carnage, and he's in the top running to
Yeah.
be Cletus Cassidy, the mass murdering carnage with the symbiote that is Venom's kid, whatever.
And that would be great for him to play against Part.
I must get really sleepy because I was like dozing off and then I heard Matt Smith. I perked up.
Oh, we bore you now, right? You bored us.
It's not that, it's too late.
Jeez, you're right. You're right. It is late.
See David Tennant as Arcade.
David Tennant could make a great Arcade, yes.
Yes.
In an X-Men
I love
movie.
DuckTales.
Speaking
He's doing such a good job on DuckTales.
I missed DuckTales today. I didn't get to see
That's
it.
what I was going to say.
How was that?
Really well.
It was
He's done
good.
really well.
It was good, Ben?
Tennant's really good as Scrooge McDuck. I was going to say if he hadn't gotten the role, Peter Capaldi as Scrooge McDuck.
Oh,
That would have been good too, yeah.
But I'm loving David as.
Well, Peter
Would
Capaldi
it
could.
be great if we got Capaldi? Because we know Tennant does a lot of TV shows now. Wouldn't it be great if Capaldi was in a TV show with him? That would be amazing.
He
Fabulous.
could be Scrooge's arch nemesis.
And you know that they would do an Easter egg somehow. Oh, maybe Capaldi could be in one of the DC shows. We've got Flash, Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow, we've got loads of stuff over there.
Was he going to be Professor Wells? Is he going to be Professor Wells in the movie version?
He could be
That'd be,
the
that'd be so
Yeah.
good.
magician Felix Faust.
Wow.
Ah.
I was gonna say I'd like to see Capaldi in a Star Wars film
Yes.
Oh, shit.
as a villain or
First
something.
order. You imagine?
Yeah.
I would like to maybe see him as an older Admiral Thrawn,
Right.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that.
or a new Force
No, we
user or
can't, he
something.
can't be in the main series because we've already got Snoke. But
Yeah.
isn't
Screw
Snoke,
that. He could be in the main series. Why not?
well, Snoke is fully
Oh,
CGI,
put him in
isn't it?
there anyway. Yeah, but put him in there anyway. Why not? You got more movies.
Actually, he's going to be a live puppet, but with a little bit of CGI added to him.
Yeah, I thought it was confirmed that he was going to be fully CGI in the other movie.
Yeah, he is fully CGI now. Yeah.
Oh, they changed it? Because they
Yeah.
said it was a puppet.
That
Oh,
doesn't affect the quality if you
remember
invest.
they saying that it's a puppet for the actors to work with.
As long as they invest enough resources, CGI actually beats a lot of things these days. Game of Thrones is proof of that. You can make it work. I think Capaldi would be great, even as a minor character, just as some sort of villain.
He's an amazing actor. I mean, we should be able to see him in everything. I don't know why.
He would be. You know what he would be great as in
Godzilla.
10, 11, and 12. If they do those episodes, he would be great as the new Chancellor for the New Republic.
Oh,
That
yeah,
would be
because we
perfect.
know he's very sinister. Look at the. If anyone has seen Musketeers, he was in series 1 as the Cardinal. Very sinister.
And all that
He could totally be Darth Plagueis
Oh, shit.
yeah.
if he did the voice, or if they changed Darth Plagueis to be a human. He could totally be Darth Plagueis.
Are you talking Plagueis before?
There you go.
You're talking before episode 1, or are you talking he's still around?
Like before episode 1, if they did if they did an anthology film.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That would be perfect.
Wow.
Awesome. As long as we don't see Anakin, I'm happy. Okay.
Well, you're going to see Anakin next. All right, let's keep it Doctor Who-centric. All right. It is late, guys, so we're going to get going. Thank you, guys. Tomorrow we are going to do our review of Classic Who, the Ark in Space. So if you guys want to join us, let me know. We'll have it all week long. We're going to do
I
different...
still remember that that episode. Yes.
Yes. It's also on Daily Motion or BritBox, or you know, if you own it like I do. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Take care. Bye for now.